Hey again, welcome to part 2 of a 3-part series about blogging. In this one, we're going to talk about writing and editing your first post. Now, in order to do that, like always, we're going to go to our web browser and type in the address to your blog. In this case, mit.edu, classroom.mit.edu/blog/student. Here we are again. This looks familiar. Now, I'm still logged in, so I can go over to my meta box here and just click Site Admin. This is how I get back to that dashboard. Remember that from the first part? Now, if you look over on the left-hand side here, you'll see there's a Posts little menu. And under Posts, you can click Add New, which is, I guess, what we want to do if we want to make a new post. And here we are with some boxes. Up here, we can type in the title. Let's say this one's about what I learned today. Okay, down here we can make up something about what we learned. Today I learned about the history of Boston and the Shawmut, spell that right, Peninsula. Okay, great. Now I can tell the whole internet that I've done that. But in order to do that, I got to go over to my Publish box and click the Publish button here. I could also click Save a Draft, which won't make it publicly available, but it'll keep my changes so I won't lose them, or click Preview to see what it looks like before I go live. But I'm just going to go ahead and publish this. Load that page. And here we go. It says my post has been published. It also gives me a link to view it, so I can check it out. And here's what other people will see when they go and view this post about what I learned today. Cool. There's the text I wrote. There's the title. Looks just what I said. But it's not very interesting. So why don't we add some content to it by editing it? If I go down here beneath it, I can click the Edit This Entry. That'll take me back to my dashboard and my this Edit Post box, which looks sort of like creating a new post, but here I can make some changes. Now, why don't we add a picture of that Shawmut Peninsula? In order to do that, I need to find a picture first. So let's go, open up a new tab to Google, look it up. Cool. Go to Wikipedia. And that's a perfect image. It's got a picture. Old Boston, New Boston, the harbor. Okay, yeah, I want that one. So I'm going to right click on it and click Copy Image Location. I'll put the URL of that image on my clipboard. So when I go back here and I see these Add Media icons, I can add an image, add some video, add some sound, or another kind of media. But I want to add an image. That'll bring up an image dialog box, which gives me the options up here where it's coming from. Is it my computer, a URL, or a media library? In this case, it's from a URL. Here, in my image URL, I can paste that URL I found. Just what I wanted. Give it a title, Shawmut Peninsula. Perfect. And also give it a caption. All right. Can also do some things like make this image link to something. In this case, if I click the Link to Image button, when I go to my blog post and see this and click on it, I'll get a larger view of just that image file, which is kind of what I want. So click the Insert into Post button here, and there it's showing me, right alongside my text, an image of that. Now let's say instead my image is coming from a picture I took with a digital camera, and it's on my own computer. I can go back up here and add an image, and then keep it in the From Computer tab. Select Files, and it'll bring up a dialog box here. I can select this bridge picture. It'll upload it, give me some details. Let's say this is the Harvard Bridge. I can add a caption like at nighttime, and can write some about it if I wanted to. Give me the same options to position it the way I want or make it link to something, but I can just go ahead and insert this. Now here we go. One thing we can do when we're editing a post is click this box and make it a little bit bigger, because actually it inserted this image full size, so we got to shrink it down a bit. Going to the corner, if you'll notice, and as I click on it, I can resize it. It's really handy. Just whatever you're seeing in here is what you'll get on your blog post when you're done with this. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now, let's say we want to add some context about this image. It's the Harvard Bridge. Okay, but what's the Harvard Bridge? Well, let's add a link to another website. Perhaps back to Wikipedia. We'll look up the Harvard Bridge. And then we can grab the URL up here. Copy that. And we go back in here and we can say, read more about the Harvard Bridge on Wikipedia. I can highlight the text that I want to become a link to that page and go up here and click the Insert Link button. That's going to bring up this box, and in there I can paste that URL, click the Insert button, and there we go. I've got a link and an image from my computer and an image from the internet. Now, if I go up to the Publish box over here, I've got some options. I can preview it and see how it's going to look, or update post. I'm going to take a look with preview just to make sure. So I'll open a new tab and it'll show me what it looks like here. Cool. There we go. What I learned today, new image, picture of the bridge, and also a link, which when I click on it, will take me to the Wikipedia page. Okay, so this is in a new window or a new tab. But if I go back to my edit page here, I now want to click Update Post because this hasn't been saved yet. When I click Update Post, it's going to tell me, after thinking for a second, oh, post updated. Cool. Okay, now if I want to see how this looks live on the internet, I go up to my corner here and click on the title of my blog. It says that's how I get to visit my site. Here I am, back at home. Here's my blog, pictures. Looks great. It's starting to be kind of interesting. All right, now don't forget to tune in for part 3 about customizing your blog and making some changes and getting things organized.